Yo guys, sorry, you already know that today we're playing some more Danganronpa. I want to try and get this intro wrapped up quick because on the last time we, let's see, we had a whole bunch of stuff happening and we are still trying to find Hiro and Kyoko, and the last thing says Byakuya left the equipment room followed by others. I've tried to find the two missing bodies, and there's also a yell out if you find anything, so I'm a little worried that as soon as I start moving someone's gonna yell out. So yeah, but we're in the middle of this like chapter 3 craziness with Attack of the Killer Robot. I don't know if there's a specific area that we're supposed to go find. I think I'm just gonna kind of walk around until someone yells out. Maybe I'll go downstairs. Oh, I better look around this floor. Okay, so I either oh, you know what, we should like look in the art room, because there could be something there. It's the only other major place on here that's not the physics lab or whatever. Or it just wants us to look in rooms so that way it can surprise me and yell at me later. Where could the two dead bodies have disappeared to? Oh right, we're missing the two dead bodies as well. They have mysteriously disappeared. Oh man, this is a crazy mystery that man, I just don't know what's going on. We need to search for the bodies that disappeared. What happens after that? Huh? The door must be locked. Wait, why is the door locked? That doesn't make any sense. No, I was gonna see if they knew anything about why this door would be locked. Disappear too? No. That's weird. Why is it locked? Alright, well let's see if it's, I just have to look in like a classroom or something. Because I feel like someone's gonna yell out at some point. Rec room? I guess that's the other place that's here. It doesn't seem like anyone's in here though. The hammer's still there. Oh man, maybe I stopped at a bad spot. I don't know where I'm supposed to go or look for or anything. Let me just look in the classrooms again. I just want to see if there's something I need to trigger. Maybe I'll go back to the art room and see if I can figure out why that door is locked. I'm just waiting for someone to yell out, honestly. There we go. Makoto. Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean... I found them. Hifumi and Taki's bodies have both been hidden in the repository. Isn't that the name of the room for the art room? Where the door was locked? I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. The bodies were in the repository. That doesn't make any sense. Hold up. I'm not crazy, right? That is what that room is called? Oh man, yeah, I need to get my gears turning. It's been almost a week since I played this game last, which was a really bad idea to wait so long, which is why my memory is a little bit foggy on all the things here, so I do apologize for that. Body's here somewhere? I bet it's the repository. It was locked! Dude, it was totally locked. I guess it's unlocked. So then how did they find it? That doesn't make any sense. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... Oh, wait. Oh, now there's this cutscene. They're both there. The two bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. Oh, wait, I was saying that before. A body's been discovered. They only played it once the other time. This is the second time. And so here we are. Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but it turns out I was right. Just hand it over already. Now make sure to investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial. Okay, see you later. Well now, now that we found the bodies, all that's left to do is uncover the culprit. Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know? How many times do we need to have this conversation? I feel like these two are like the polar opposites of this side of the conversation. And, I don't know. Dead, gone forever, they're never coming back. Yes, yes, yes. And he doesn't care and you do. That, like... I don't know. I just feel like we've repeated this exact same thing too many times. Awful. This is all just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. Why do you care more about Hifumi than you do about, Taka? Who would do this? Why? Why? Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this was some world of make-believe, that might have been what when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Ooh. Oh, except for it is a land of make-believe. This wasn't... Wait, so he's not dead? He's alive again? Where am I? Cold, so cold. Is winter coming? Fumi, wake up! That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak. Come on, you gotta wake up. I remember everything. Before I'd met you all. I'd met you all. His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us. Ah, the light. It's reaching out to me. I do like this voice acting. That's kind of, I'm letting some of it play out because I think the voice actor is doing a really good job with this. Like the tail of a comet. Hey, Fumi, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. And it cuts off. Yeah, Yasu? Hero. Yasuhiro. Like the person we're looking for? His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute undeniable death. Well, I don't know. Now I don't trust it. How many times can he come back to life? No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality. Except for it apparently did. So... You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins. No calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat. Where are you going with that, Celeste? You're just angry. Going out of his way to return, just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right? Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to. And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hero is? We also, know for sure that it can't have just been one person. There was definitely a second person helping out. And Kyoko has also not been found yet. So, he could be responsible for one. Maybe even both, but, I don't know. Something doesn't quite add up. If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way, I can never forgive him. To kill two of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble. Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Investigate. First, I better check the Monokuma file. Alright. Oh, so this is just both of them combined into one. I thought they were going to have two different files. The victims were Fumi Yamada, Kiyotaki Ishimaru. Cause of death for each was a blow to the head with the hammers. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. Yep. That's it? Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. This is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. Yeah, it's true. We don't have, a time of death or anything. It's very convenient. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe. There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Yeah, anyone gonna bring up the fact that Kyoko is, still not been found? Talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? Well, what are you doing here? Don't be rude, I'm here to answer your question. What question? You're talking about accomplices, right? Pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial. When I looked at the bears as an accomplice, they become blackened. So you asked, so that's the answer. Murder's allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate. In other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it. And there's no way anyone will work together, right? So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it. So you're saying nobody will work together this time either? Sorry, I can't answer that. It will obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing. So we only need to figure out who that one blackened is and did the killing, right? Just like normal? Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify this whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened, so just one person. Yes, I think we've said that like 5 times now. And that's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. Alright, so there can only be one blackened, an accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you? As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. It does kind of matter. I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. No, because she had an alibi, I think the entire time. Yeah, the entire time. What? I'm offended. Yeah? You. When did you... Oh, I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway. You there, milk sack swimmer girl. Milk sack? Why do I gotta be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. That's a fair point. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When I heard Fumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Fumi's body. That's very true. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, wait, what? They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing. That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about. On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before, or we can have them disappearing again? Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I love standing in place and doing absolutely nothing. I'd be totally useful in the investigation anyway. And that's that. Let's begin. Alright, so this whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Alright, we got that. Very cool. Let's start looking around. I guess we start with the bodies. Taka will never move again. According to the Monokuma file, died of a blow from the head. We found Justice Hammer Fournier's body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? Probably. And there's a tar plate out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? There's some... Yeah, probably. That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Yeah. Alright, so we have the blue tarp. Anything to look at with Fumi? Fumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. It's a really big body. Yeah, drive that point home. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here the repository. That's true, that was from the first floor the whole way to the third floor, wasn't it? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And especially because, so, what we're assuming to be Hiro took, he attacked Celeste, and then like 30 minutes later attacked Fumi the first time. And that was only going from the second floor to a different part of the second floor, or to the third floor. So the fact that he could, like, get 3 stories up in a matter of, like, I don't know, a minute or less, that is a little interesting. All the way from the first floor to the third, all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Fumi himself. If I remember correctly, Fumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head, yep. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which is laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Oh wait, something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. Oh, his glasses. Oh, when his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. Oh, and now they're not. Interesting. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? That would be weird for someone else to do. Yeah, who would do that and why? Was he actually dead in the nurse's office? Because he's the one that, like, magically came back to life. I don't know. It's very interesting. Stalli doesn't have a handle. Saw this in the room before. Bend down, it's not too hard to use. Ah, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room where we found Taka's body? Was it? And look at the wheel. Ooh, the wheel has some blood. I can't even see that from this angle. So there's blood on the wheel of Dahlia that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Interesting, interesting. We got... Is that 4 hammers missing? There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, though some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice hammers have been designed using these as a model? Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the hammers were here before. I think. Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet? Wait, what does that mean? Did someone wash it recently? Wait, was it... Huh? There isn't a Justice hammer missing or anything, right? And it looks like there's spots for 4 hammers to be missing. I don't know. That one I don't quite get. Is that everything here? Yeah, too many to be honest, considering that. Everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Oh, sure. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search, and soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor, took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. Not long after leaving the nurse's office... what's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her scream, so quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Man, this is a lot of stuff that has happened. Celeste, what's wrong? It was a rather intense scream. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. He was blocking the stairs, so we headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. But then we never found him further down the hallway. And then... Yeah, that was Hifumi, right? Or that was... downstairs. Yeah, that was Hifumi in the nurse's office. Okay. At that point, we decided to split into 2 groups. Celestina and I went back to the nurse's office. Yu, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up on the 3rd floor. That's only where they found the body. They didn't actually find the Robo-Man. We got back to the nurse's office. Hifumi was there. Found Hifumi's corpse, though I'm starting to doubt that it was, in fact, a corpse. It's also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell us what happened. That's where we found Taka. At that same time, we discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka, only one of them was dead. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. And I think it was Taka, because he hasn't magically come back to life at all. That's when I showed up and told you about and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leading by Toko. As soon as we left the physics lab, we were into Celeste to tell us that Hifumi had disappeared. Yes. We're back to the nurse's office. His corpse was gone. Then we went back up to the equipment room, and then when we got back up here, Taka was gone. We should go back to the equipment room, maybe, and look around for clues. Alright, this time Taka's body disappeared. So from there, we began a search for both the missing bodies, and after some time... Alright. Then we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And then we found them in the repository. But that was Celeste and Byakuya found them? Because the door was locked when we tried to look in. And that brings us up to now. Looking back and certainly being active. Alright. Wow. That is a lot of things to get through. But yeah, maybe looking back at the equipment room. Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. What is it? After Fumi and Taku's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. When we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. Did they stay in the repository? Because then how did somebody get past them for the bodies to show up? Unless they're already here? Well, I guess they would have already been here. I don't know. It was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. I have to leave this area to figure it out. Alright, I think we have everything in this area. Through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. Was anybody missing when we started the search? I don't know. I don't see any way to lock from the art room. So it can only be locked from the inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. Wait, was Hifumi still alive? Because the body thing didn't play again until after we went in. Did he lock it? Hina and Sakura confirmed the door was locked. Yep. And we locked from the inside. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone, must have already been inside, potentially. But then why would... If Hifumi was still alive at that point, how would he have died after that point? That doesn't really make much sense. Alright, so we... Wait, there's more to look around here? Maybe... Do you have something to say? Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Fumi said when he died? Yeah, he said Hiro's name. And there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. Yeah, he's not super bright. Yeah, he is kind of dumb. Really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? He probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? It does seem like there was a lot of different moving parts that if it was just as simple as, oh, I'm gonna hide my face, that, I don't know, all the extra steps seems like a bit overkill. The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people? What? It's the rule, because all the rule says is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out. That's a good point. I actually didn't think of that. That's a good point, Makoto. Hold on, perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay? Don't talk to me as if we're friends. What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talks as if he'd figure something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Anyway, there's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. Alright, there are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office and the equipment room. Okay, I was already saying about the equipment room, so I think that's a good place to go back and check. Oh, yep. Let me go to the equipment room, which is this way. Yeah, I'm not great at navigating this place. But yeah, let's look for clues in the equipment room. And then I guess we can go back to the nurse's office and see what we got from there. We'll just go right in here. Looking for clues. Oh, there's a giant blood stain. I mean, I guess we'll look at it. Some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood. Oh, right. They said the dolly was here, and then there was blood on the wheel. That would make sense. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There's blood on the tire. Could that blood have come from here? Probably, which means Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, cool. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still total mystery. Alright, you have any wise words, Genocide Jill? I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. This is something to look at? Huh, the start. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently too. Okay. I wasn't expecting a nice coin, I was expecting a clue. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. They're not being specific about, like, which hammer, killed which, like, person or whatever in like, the Monokuma file or whatever. Wait. If I'm going the whole way down to the 1st floor... Oops. Can I fast travel down there? Not the gym. Is this the nurse's office? Yeah. So this is where I want to teleport. But yeah, the Monokuma file doesn't say, like, oh, they were killed by this weapon or whatever. It just says, like, a blunt object. And there's, like, no time, nothing. It's very weird. Celeste, what do you got for us? What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body. How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right? Correct, Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone. We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time. It would seem so. To carry out someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. So let's count. Yeah, yep. Nice. That's something. I guess we'll... No? I mean, it's just this hammer again. Use a kill, someone move the body. I don't think there's anything else to look at. I guess we'll look in the fridge or whatever. Thing inside, totally parched. There's a bunch of blood packets. Yeah, you wanna drink some blood, Makoto? Doesn't help me though. I'm not a vampire. Nice. Oh, there's more to look around in here. Really? Trash can? It's just a normal trash can. Huh, wait, there's something inside. Ooh, it's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth, and it has that princess thing. I think Hifumi cleaned his own glasses. 100%, he was still alive. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood. Did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. Yeah, I think so as well. Interesting. So Hifumi might be one of the people... Well, I don't know what role he, like, played in this. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have. I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Oh, the meat in the dining hall? This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression. Oh, I think that was Makoto. Whoops. I always mess it up because I'm not looking good enough. Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye. Alright, after Hiro's message. I said to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? And can I even get in? Without a key or whatever? Yeah. We can just walk there. Why not? Why not? Alright, we'll see what's waiting for us in Hero's room. Which one? Mondo, Makoto. Which one is Hero's room? Junko, Toko, Chihiro, Sakura. Wow, he's like way over here, huh? Wow, he's really way over here. The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Gyaki did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm going to take the plunge. What are we going to find? Oh, wow. This is quite the room. Yeah, this is Hero's room, alright. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where do you even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Alright. And I think this is going to be a good place to wrap it up. I just realized that apparently I've been going for like 30 minutes. So I am going to wrap it up. We are going to search Hero's room and find some more clues. We have got some pretty interesting stuff going down where I don't think Hifumi was actually dead in the nurse's office, which is quite a turn of events. But I don't really know what that means for the big picture. So we will find out on the next episode. Hope to see you then. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Until then, see ya.